Everyone feels nervous around certain people sometimes. It's that funny feeling in your stomach when you meet someone who seems extremely confident. This often happens with Sigma males. They're not trying to scare anyone, but their actions can make others feel a bit intimidated. These men think and operate differently, which can be both impressive and daunting. While they don't intentionally try to intimidate others, here are 5 habits that often have that effect. Number 1, they cannot be controlled. Dealing with someone who can't be controlled is tough. These guys do things their own way, and that can be intimidating. They have a strong sense of who they are and won't let anyone mess with that. When you can't control someone, it can feel uneasy because you never know what they'll do next. Sigma men are deeply independent. They don't need approval to chase their goals. If someone tries to change them, they won't allow it. They trust their own decisions, making others feel like they have no influence over them. They aren't stubborn for no reason. They listen, but decide for themselves. This makes people rethink how to approach them. It's like they have an invisible shield against outside opinions or pressure. Their unpredictability makes others uncomfortable. Many find safety in following the crowd, but these men don't. They stand alone if needed, following their own rules. This throws people off because they can't predict their actions. Sigma males take full responsibility for their choices. They don't blame others or seek permission to act. This self-reliance can be both admirable and intimidating. While most people seek validation and follow trends, their nonconformist attitude unsettles those who prefer the status quo. Number 2, direct and honest communication. When someone speaks their mind without hesitation, it can catch others off guard. This direct way of talking makes some people uneasy. Being honest and straightforward means saying things as they are, no sugarcoating. It's not about being rude, just being real. This level of honesty can be uncomfortable, especially for those who aren't used to it. Many people soften their words to avoid conflict, but someone who always speaks their truth can be both refreshing and unsettling. Sigma men get straight to the point. No fluff, no filler. If there's a problem, they address it head on. This can intimidate those who prefer to avoid tough conversations. Conflict doesn't scare them, and they'll speak up even if it's not what others want to hear. With this kind of honesty, you always know where you stand. It builds trust, but also creates tension. Trust, because they're real with you. Fear, because you might not be ready for the truth they bring. They don't hide their opinions or feelings. They give open feedback and expect others to handle it. Some see this as a challenge. It's easier to deal with people who just go along, but someone who's always truthful pushes others to be more honest too. In a world where many avoid hard truths, complete transparency stands out. Others might feel nervous, unsure of what they'll say next, but deep down, they respect that upfront style, even if it takes some getting used to. Number 3, they often get predictions right. It's intimidating when someone always seems to know what's coming next. He's not just guessing, he sees the game plan before it's even laid out. Whether it's work, life, or predicting someone's next move, the Sigma male gets it right almost every time. This kind of accuracy makes others uneasy, like he has inside info no one else does. But it's not magic. He simply pays attention to details most people miss. While others focus on what's right in front of them, he looks at the whole picture, connecting the dots. His observations aren't random. He truly sees what's happening, which helps him make spot-on predictions. When he says something will happen and then it does, people start feeling on edge. His ability to read situations and people can be unsettling, especially for those who feel a step behind. He doesn't predict things to show off or make others feel small. It's just how his mind works. Even in a group where everyone is clueless, he calmly shares his thoughts. And more often than not, he's right. This foresight earns both admiration and unease. It's tough to compete with someone who always seems ahead. This habit isn't about making waves or being the loudest. It's about understanding patterns. He reads between the lines and catches trends quickly. While impressive, it also creates tension. People aren't sure how he does it, but one thing's for sure, it grabs attention. Number 4. Intellectual intimidation. Sigma men think on a whole different level. They might not have a PhD, but their mix of intelligence and street smarts is impressive. This combination can make other guys feel a bit inadequate, especially if they lack confidence. Sigma males are always analyzing things, which can be intimidating to those who don't have the same mental agility. They don't flaunt their intelligence with big words or famous quotes. It's about how they process information and make connections others might miss. They discuss deep topics like it's second nature, making people wonder how they know so much. Being truly smart isn't just about facts. It's about thinking fast and solving problems creatively. Sigma men gain respect effortlessly. They aren't trying to make others feel bad. They're just naturally curious. They ask thought-provoking questions and challenge the usual way of thinking. Their conversations aren't small talk, but dive into deep topics, which can make others feel a bit out of their depth. This way of thinking sets them apart, almost like a secret advantage. It's not that others dislike it, it just catches them off guard. Their sharp minds don't come from memorizing books, but from real-world intelligence, emotional awareness, and self-understanding. Competing with that can be tough. Number 5. Indifference to status and hierarchies. Not everyone is obsessed with climbing the social ladder or impressing their boss. Some guys just don't care about status or hierarchies. While most people try to befriend higher-ups or get noticed for a promotion, Sigma men focus on their own path. They don't care about titles or who has the corner office. All that matters to them is doing their job well and finding fulfillment in their work. This attitude can throw others off. When someone isn't trying to please anyone or kiss up to the boss, it confuses people, especially those in power. Leaders are used to others playing the same game, following unspoken rules, but the Sigma male doesn't. He treats the janitor with the same respect as the CEO, never changing his behavior based on who's watching. This consistency makes others uncomfortable because it highlights how much they care about status. His indifference means he won't change his principles to move up in the world. If he thinks something is wrong, he'll say it, even if it means disagreeing with a supervisor. This straightforwardness can be admirable, but also intimidating. People aren't used to someone who speaks their mind without worrying about the consequences. It shakes up workplace dynamics and forces others to rethink their actions. Since he isn't driven by status, he avoids office politics and refuses to join the rat race. He doesn't boast about achievements or try to outshine others. He simply lets his work speak for itself. Some might find this frustrating because they can't predict or influence his actions. He doesn't seek validation, which makes him difficult to control. This free-spirited nature tends to make waves without even trying. Operating outside usual social structures makes him a wild card. While others scramble to fit in or climb the ladder, the Sigma male is content doing things his way. That's all for this video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.